welcome back to the channel again. Those who are new to the channel, make sure you slap that subscribe button, ding that bell for notifications to make sure you don't miss any upcoming episode, and give us a big thumbs up if you enjoy the episode. And make sure you check out the other videos, there's plenty on the channel. In today's episode we're going to be doing a bit of a comparison. I've been contacted and asked what I think of the Avalir 2 compared to the Avalir 1. So I'm just going to give you my views and opinions, and we'll just run through a bit of a review, a bit of a difference, what's actually difference between them, if there is anything or if there actually isn't. So I'll get straight to it. Welcome to the review. On my right I've got a 2014 100th edition Avalir. Great machine. As you know, I picked this up a couple of months ago. Really love it. I think it's a fantastic machine. And to me, it's just the equivalent of the Avalir 2. The only upgrades are actually made between the two. Obviously the wheels on the Avalir 2 are grey and black, and the wheels on this are grey and black. They did make a later edition and they put red and black wheels on it. They put a red part of this was red. I don't know what else was red, but to me it looked too red. I think this was obviously the best design for that era. And then all that's really changed on it in the Avalir 2 is obviously they changed the bag. The rest of the system is the same. Obviously your switches, so if you turn it round, your switch on the back here is red and black, and then obviously on your Avalir 2, well, it's blue and black. So there's nothing really changed. The centre section, if we turn it back around again, obviously they changed that to blue. They changed that part, this part to blue, sorry, and this obviously is black. In the later edition they changed this and got rid of the 100th edition. And other than that, the belt lever changed from chrome to black. I'm going to do a comparison sand test in my next episode to see what the actual difference is between them. I did a salt test. Obviously, as you know, salt is lighter than grit and sand, so it's going to pick it up either way. I think there was like a gram difference. There wasn't a lot of difference in between them. I think the Avalir 1 fared a bit better with those results, if for what I can remember is correct. But other than that, they're basically the same machine. I know that the Avalir 2, I haven't took it apart. There's a little trip switch in there, like a little fuse that blows if one of the blades gets broken on the fan. And I did comment in my previous episode that obviously the fans shatter. That was a mistake on my part, because what I actually forgot was obviously they let some fans, so they don't shatter. The blades might break off, but they don't actually shatter. But I think Kirby fitted this with a bit of a trip switch, which is just the fuse. So it must get an exert of power, and then it just blows the fuse. So again, if your Avalir 2 stops working and you've chipped the fan, then 9 times out of 10 it's just that the fan's chipped and you need that inline fuse changing as well at the same time. Right, so other than that, everything else is exactly the same, the handles and everything, and they work fantastic. I think these are a fantastic improvement over the Centria. I love the design. The wheels, because they're more rounded, it makes it a lot easier to turn. The whole handle system is better as far as I'm concerned on both of them. What I found with the old Centrias was obviously this part at the top used to wobble a lot, used to feel loose from day one. Whereas these don't, and they just seem to glide a lot better along the carpet. My favourite one actually is the Avalir 1, just the colour scheme. We like the Avalir 2, my partner wanted the Avalir 2, so we went for that. I do like the blue, but I just think this with the black just looks absolutely awesome. To me, if you know me, it's the Cosworths of vacuums at the end of the day. I was big into my Cosys back in England, and this is just, yeah, it's the equivalent to me of the Cosworth version of a vacuum. So what we'll do is we'll just jump onto the shampoo system and see if there's any actual difference there. So in the Avalir 1, obviously you've got your shampoo bottle, your little hose. Let's take this out. And then your shampoo system, which is just there with the removable tray. So that is Avalir 1. Okay, so in the Avalir 2, we've got the bottle, we've got the shampoo, And then the shampoo system again. So again, all that's really changed is you've got another hose, exactly the same system, and that one's blue. So if we compare these systems together, this and this are exactly the same, exactly the same. You know, you've got your movable tray. To me, this is the better system anyway. You know, you've got removable trays in both, exactly the same model, apart from that changed when the Kirby design changed from red to black. Then we move over to the hose. Obviously, you've gone from a grey one to a blue one, identical. And then you've gone with your bottles, you've gone from red to blue. So there's no actual change actually in the actual system. So the other thing that's left is actually the turbo tools, and as you can see, they're exactly the same. There's nothing changed. One's blue, one's red. So there's no real upgrade at all. So in my opinion, and this is my personal opinion, I'll be doing a sand test anyway to see if there is any difference in the CFM or the actual agitation, but as far as I know, they've both got the oblique brush roll system in there. To me, the brushes look exactly the same. It's just a colour scheme thing. So in my opinion, if you've got an Avalir 1, there's no need to upgrade to an Avalir 2 at this point. Everything is exactly the same. The zip brushes, the bags, the rollers, everything's exactly the same, apart from that little trip switch fuse that's in there in case the fan chips. So in my opinion, if I'd got an Avalir 1 originally, I probably wouldn't have upgraded to Avalir 2. I'd have seen it, had it demonstrated, and then got my Kirby out. It probably would have pulled a bit of dirt out the carpet as they usually do. 9 times out of 10, probably because the brush roll would have worn a little bit, and obviously mine probably would have needed servicing if I'd have had it from new. I mean, I've had my Avalir 2 from new. I like it, I'm really impressed with it. I use it to vacuum the bedrooms. I use my Avalir 1 now in the cinema room, and I use my G4 just generally for around the house. So as you know, I'm a massive Kirby fan, have been from day one as soon as I've seen the Heritage 2. So as I said before, if you've got an Avalir 1, there's no real need to upgrade. You might need a new brush roll and a bit of a service, but other than that, to me, as far as I'm concerned, they're exactly the same machine, just a few little etiquette changes on them. So I'm trying to make this the biggest Kirby channel going on YouTube, and yeah, give us a big thumbs up. Right, so thanks for watching. Those of you new to the channel, again, if you haven't already, slap that subscribe button. Those of you returning to the channel, again, if you haven't, slap that subscribe button, ding that bell for notifications, just to give us a bit of support, and give us a thumbs up, and make sure you comment down below. I'll read all the comments and I will reply to them. If I like what I read, I will tag your comments and pin it to the top of my video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.